What is up, weather enthusiasts? I'm your host, Pat's Path Predictor. Let's get right into the weather. Alright, so this is the situation we have right here, ladies and gentlemen. We have breaking news out of Dallas and Fort Worth. We now have an enhanced risk issued for the area, as well as much of north central Texas, and they actually upped the tornado risk to a 10% hatched risk over there, especially in DFW. The wind risk is 30% hatched, and the hail is 30% hatched. Everything is looking pretty bad with all this. We need to cover this real quickly because this thing really escalated in the last few hours, and I wanted to make a video talking about that. Here's the summary. Scattered severe thunderstorms are expected across central northeast Texas between 2 and 11 p.m. Very large hail and several tornadoes are possible, a couple of which may be strong. So that's what we're looking at right there. Now, we're going to go ahead and show you some of the models we have. We have the HRRR model pulled up right here. And basically what's really driving this whole thing and what's driving this enhanced risk is basically there's a huge amount of CAPE going on in the region right now. We're actually going to go ahead and pull up the 17Z just to give you a better idea of what's going on. We're looking at areas over 2,000 to 3,000 CAPE right here. And that's pretty crazy if you think about that. If we take a look at this, we're looking at 3,000 CAPE, especially to the south of that right there. You can see that 3,500 joules per kilogram of CAPE right there. Supercell composite is this. We got this for you right there. As you can see, we got basically supercell composite. We're cracking potentially double digits with a lot of these areas right there. This really fired up in the last few hours. This was where we were at 0Z. We kind of suspected something was going to be going on, but then if we're taking a look at that, looking at 12Z, boom. Look at that. We're looking at double digits. We're cracking 18 supercell composite right there. If we take a look at the tornado parameter, it's a little bit hard to tell, but we have a lot of things to take a look at. If we take a look at some of these areas, we're looking at a tornado parameter, significant tornado parameter of over 7 with this, and that's why they really went with the enhanced risk, especially for tornadoes. And the reason they went with hail is because the CAPE is cracking 3,000 in some of these areas, and more CAPE equals more large hail with that. And we have a couple of soundings we need to show you as well. First sounding, this was taken just south of, actually just west of Dallas-Fort Worth, and you can see the CAPE over here is around 2,400 joules per kilogram, lapse rate 7.7. The SRH is actually pretty decent with this. The directional shear is actually extremely good. It's almost 90 degrees with this. It's just a little weaker than what we've been seeing. We're around 30 to 40 knots of shear, but that directional shear is what's really going to be carrying this event if tornadoes do spawn right there. So that's what we have, 24 knots at 1 kilometer, 29 at 3, and 46 at 6. So that's what's really going to be going on. The next thing we have, this was actually taken in Dallas right here. Once again, 90 degrees of directional shear. SRH is cracking 375 and at 3 kilometers, 21 knots at 1 kilometer, 36 knots of shear at 3 kilometer, and at 6 kilometers, 54 knots. So that's why they're really ramping this up right here. And if we take a look at the tornado probabilities for both of these areas, they're at around 70% with this area. Looking at, we may be getting a potential EF4 plus tornado with this right there. It's reached those parameters at that point. So I wanted to make this video talking about this real quickly because this thing really blew up in the last few hours. I'm still going to be covering the whole Midwest outbreak. The HRRR is going to be coming out very soon, and we'll let you know what happens when that comes out. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. It helps me out and helps you make more videos like these. The goal of this channel is to get more people engaged with weather. But with that being said, have a wonderful day, guys. Stay safe.